Hey guys, I thought I would start with the updated videos of bracelets I'm currently not using or I have rearranged. So starting with my bangles, I have my two-tone bangle. I actually really like this one, so I like to keep it interchangeable. In the past I've used it for Christmas. In this particular, this is the Mother's Day bangle that they had. So this was the butterfly bangle. This is last year's Christmas promotional bangle, which I got in silver. Sometimes bangles are nice to just have on your arm as they are, especially with my job. I've also got this non-threaded, non-station clip bracelet. I still haven't found a use for it as such, but I'm sure in time I will. This one is very similar, as in it doesn't have threading, but I've actually completely changed this whole bracelet. I do have a past video on this, on what was on it and why, but I've now since completely dismantled it, so this is now back in the we'll use later pile. And then that brings me to either leathers or the slider bracelets. So I still haven't found a use for this. I got this back in January during Chinese New Year. I was planning to use it as another bracelet for those, but leathers are a bit more, you'll see from another bracelet I have, they do stretch over time, so it's not very good to put a lot of beads on them. I've got this black one, which was in the plastic last time. Now this one's a bit different because it has the two clasps on either side. This one I'm just leaving as it is for now, because like I said, this silver one actually came off on my arm. Now to actually get these off, you need a lot of force. With me just pulling it, it's not giving. So these actually have to be pushed is not a word. You have to actually apply pressure to open them. But with this particular one, it's only got one side. So this one doesn't actually have it. Now this was the bracelet that actually undone while I was at work a couple of weeks ago. So I've lost my faith in this kind of type of bracelet at the moment. This one I've never put any beads on just because this slider section is too flimsy. It actually undoes all the time, as in this will just move by itself up and down my arm. So I decided, because I only paid $29 for this one, I just wear it by itself. So I think for these sliders for now, I'm just going to keep them blank, just because it makes life easier. And then I have ones that will eventually have beads back on them, and then the bangles, again, I'm probably just going to wear by themselves. Sorry, there's a fly buzzing around here, and that's a bit of my nail polish that just chipped off. So I'll show you some of the other things I've been working on tonight. So in these two boxes, I've got a million baggies. When my bags come in, I try to reuse them. They do work for keeping beads together. So these are the ones I haven't changed. These are just my Pandora Me extra pieces. And then my Christmas bundle, which again, I don't have a lot of Christmas beads. I'm not really one for seasonal bracelets, except my Halloween one. This is a pair of Muranos, which are the snowflake ones. They could go with the Christmas, but these bags are very limited in what you can put in them. These are my opalescent beads. Now I did do a lot of dismantling as well, so a lot of these you would have seen on bracelets, but I've now removed them. I've either changed the bracelets or I've stripped them completely. This was that second-hand set I got, so I like to keep those together. These are the regal ones that I had on my Harry Potter bangle, which I've now decided to just keep as a bangle that I'll wear by itself. So the beads that were on the Harry Potter bangle were mainly just placeholders because I didn't have places for them to go. So I've decided that my Harry Potter bangle will just be worn by itself, as is my Spider-Man bracelet that I got, because I don't want to put beads on them. And like I said, sometimes it's nice to just have a piece by itself. You know, if I'm in a hurry, I can just slide it on I can just slide the bracelet on and it's done. And if I do lose it, it's just one piece. It's not a whole bunch of beads, because of recently I've been a bit absent-minded and I don't want to take the risk. In here I have 2 spacers, a clip, and a dangle that I had on the heart shape clasped flat bracelet I just had. There's 2 dream catchers in this one. This one has a wedding pillow, which eventually I will add on to a bracelet, but we're not quite married yet. And then this one is just some random beads, so 2 heart charms, a sort of lock and key charm, and then this sort of snowflake one. I was going to put the snowflake one in with Christmas, but again, limited. And then I've got the snowflake dangle in here. And again, it's just to keep them all together, but kind of separate, so they're not like bashing against each other. And also these bags, they don't hold a lot anyway. They're not designed to hold. You're not really supposed to put 2 beads in, you know, but it's just to save room. So when I do pack them, I can see what they are. I don't have to wrap them up in tissue paper. They're already in little baggies, and I can reuse the baggies again and again and again. I'll probably show you the last change I have, and then I will do other videos because I'm trying to keep these as minimal as possible. So I had this necklace that I had a dream catcher charm on, which was actually this silver one. So originally I had the silver green catcher charm on this one, but I decided to remove it. It was placed on the Harry Potter bangle, and I've again removed it because sometimes, you know, change is good. So I was thinking about my graduation coming up, and I've made like a little necklace I can wear. Now I don't know if this is going to stay, but you know, it's been a hard year and I don't have a lot of emotions about my graduation, to be honest. I'd rather just go in absenteeism, but I'm forcing myself to go because there's been a lot happening, and I think something to celebrate would be nice rather than nothing. So I've put these 3 charms just temporarily on here, but I like it for now because it's very simple. So I've got my 2023 graduation heart with the little cap that has a dangle. This is also another graduation bead. It says you did it, and on the back it says the sky is the limit. This one I was going to put with my space bracelet, but it doesn't really go. And then on this side I've got 1/2 of the mother-daughter splittable charm, which I have with my mum. So I figured I would just wear this on my graduation day, and I may just keep it, because what I did with my tourism graduation charm was actually left it on my first travel bracelet. I've now since started a second one with David, but I kept it on there because I graduated with a tourism and management. I don't really want to put it on my teaching bracelet because it just looks odd. Like, I didn't start teaching last year, and I didn't start teaching this year. I started teaching last year.